Let's start a new run here, and yeah, like I could be definitely interested in either doing a spear or a sword and shield run.
So here I am. The caravan is gone. My leg is crippled. Half my men are dead, and the other half are deserters and traitors. The host be praised. At least I've got the Stoneshard.
Uh-huh. Is that so? Interesting. Anyways.
If I knew I had to deal with an entire cult of devil knows what, I'd think thrice before getting into the whole mess. I'm too old for an adventure like this. Ah, if only I could have a good talk with Grinnell right now. I'd ask him what the hell is going on. I've been doing this for 30 years, but I've never found myself in such a tough spot. I need to get back to Bryn. I'm not up to going there by myself, so that's why I sent for you. Do you remember how I helped you out back then? Well, time
yes.
to return the favor.
You know, back then.
Damn, it's been so long. Tell me, what have you been up to?
Yes, there will be differences in the new run. You'll see immediately as soon as we open the map. Okay. You've been trying Sword and Board, but can't figure out how to get it started. Well, I don't know if I know how to get it started either. But we could definitely give it a shot. So maybe we plan on doing our non-permadeath file, a sword and shield, and we do a permadeath file spear or something like that. Kind of sounds good. Pure bow run's just dead now. Finished the game with just bow last year, but with the new layouts, it seems impossible. Well, you might need to be... I don't know the answer. I think when we go... So, I'm going to probably do a bow run after... Like, instead of doing another caster... Well, no, because I was talking about doing a geomancer run. So, I don't know. I don't know when I'm going to do a bow run, but... I mean, like, just going 100% pure bow is... probably just not a super great idea, I feel like, right? Like, I always remember taking, like, dagger with it every time I've taken bow. I mean, I'm sure that you could probably just do solid bow the whole way, but, like, at least the quick hands dagger thing, so you could switch to a melee weapon, switch to a dagger without it, like, taking a full turn, is, like, really good. Really good utility, at the very least, right? So I don't really know if it, like, pure bow is doable or not. And don't forget dash. Yeah, of course dash. But, like, you don't get dash till later anyway. Legolas thinks differently. Hey, Legolas stabs people with arrows, you know? Or uses his swords. So we could try a sword and shield here and see how it goes. Archer with mace is hard. Yeah, they don't really have much in the way of synergies, I suppose. Legolas was not a level 1 mercenary. Yeah, that's true. I guess so. Okay, let's do Arna. She gets Vow of the Feet. For each enemy within your vision, receive minus 3% cooldown duration, ability energy cost, and damage taken. This effect stacks. It's very good.
Is that so? Interesting. Anyway, enough pleasantries. It's time to get to work.
Is that so? Interesting. Anyway.
So here's the deal. I can't walk to Bryn with my leg like this. So unless you plan to carry me, we need a cart. We need horses. We're in luck, though. While you were away, I had a talk with the village elder. We came to an agreement. We'll do a couple of tasks for them, and they'll give us a cart and 2 horses.
Yeah, I'm sure we're gonna definitely do Odar's stuff.
Don't worry about the job. It's nothing special. I don't think you need my advice on how to deal with brigands or the undead. The Elder will give you the details. You should go see him right away. No time to waste. Ah, I almost forgot. Here's a map of the area. You need it more than I do.
You need it more than I do.
You can also ask the innkeeper about local events. He is a talkative kind. I'm sure he'll answer any of your questions.
And in this case,
Off you go then.
we actually means
Good
you.
luck.
I can't walk like this, remember? Unless we're in Bryn, then I can walk just fine. And you can't keep up with me. All right. It's a save system. Okay. All right. Here we are. Oh, the Oak and Barrel Brewery layout is actually really similar. And the mill is similar to the previous one as well. Okay, I don't know. Maybe this starting area is actually a really similar layout. Maybe this is a new... Because this looks very, very close to how it was in our previous file. Baron's got an awesome healing factor. All it takes is money to get him walking. Yeah. Best of luck with the melee build. Have we decided what weapon type we're going to focus on or something? I think we're going to go sword and shield. That sounds like fun to me. We'll give it a go. Arna's ability is pretty great. Shield gang. That's right. Let's see. So I think that normally I would be interested in a seize the initiative for right off the bat, just to make it just more accurate. It's the old sword and board indeed. Yep. What's up, Samwise? Grants reduced to the equipped armor and weapons durability loss rate, allows you to dismantle pieces of armor into fragments, which can be used to repair other pieces of armor, and also occasionally receive them as loot when killing enemies. The chance of receiving fragments depends on the target's armor durability upon death. Reduces the durability threshold of repair kits from 80 to 60. Each equipped piece of armor with durability above 80 grants bleed resists to respective body part and crit avoidance. Brace for impact. Activates brace for impact for 2 turns, plus 10% dodge, plus 10% block. While brace for impact is active, grants all received strikes and shots extra fumble and accuracy and armor penetration reductions. Yeah, self-repair I think is one that we're going to want to get early for any kind of an armor build. If equipped with a light chest piece, grants extra crit avoidance for 2 turns. If equipped with a medium chest plate, it also grants received strikes and shots reduced body part damage. If equipped with a heavy chest plate, grants a skill of minus 25% cooldown duration. Okay. Each shot taken at the character grants extra dodge for 5 turns and applies the attacker with reduced accuracy for 5 turns. Both effects stack up to 4 times and trigger twice if the shot hits its target. Grants all received strikes and shots reduced armor penetration. Also is pretty good. Yeah, you get some nice little like dash. Like some little like, isn't there like a 2 a 2-tile shield, like shield charge ability. These are all a range of 1. Thinking of a different ability. Yeah. There's a charge in the armor tree. Oh yeah, battering ram. Yeah. That's the one I'm thinking of, I think. Okay. Sure. So like cleaving strike is fine, I guess. If enemies are like if we have multiple enemies adjacent to us. But I feel like we probably are going to want CZ initiative first just for the extra accuracy. Setup isn't too bad either early, but I don't know that we want to invest in that. One-handed sword is the most defensive, versatile of one-handed weapons. I think it's neat. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Grant sword strikes extra bleed chance if the equipped sword's durability is above 80%, plus 5% weapon damage if it's above 90, and extra crit if it's above 95. Reduces sword's durability loss by 50% when blocking with them, and 20% when delivering strikes. Keeping distance, repositions to an adjacent tile. Next turn delivers a free strike to a random adjacent enemy with 51% stagger chance and 11% crit chance. Okay. Keeping distance is probably another thing that we want. We probably want keeping distance and CZ initiative, if I had to guess. Because keeping distance gives us just more survivability. I want to dual wield swords, but it feels like it takes too long to come online. Yeah, well, whether you're doing dual daggers or dual swords or whatever, I don't think that it's really worth it to try to just force it immediately. You should just, you know, do a sword and shield for a little bit just so you don't die, and then once you're not dead, then you can, like, you just don't have to take any perks and shield stuff, right? Okay, let's do this, and let's do this. I don't know that this is correct or anything, but this just kind of feels right to me. You're a friend of Varen, right? Welcome to the Black Boar. There's no finer establishment for leagues, frankly. Frankly, I wouldn't even bother with that overpriced hovel in Manshard they call a tavern. Wow. Wow, Bruck. Wow. Wow, wow. Why is it called the Black Boar, Bruck? Now that's a long story. A century ago, there lived a wild boar so vicious that it kept the entire Britain March in fear. Even the lord of the land lost his appetite for hunting, too spooked to venture into the nearby woods. My great-grandfather, though, he had bravery and buckets and a skill with a bow to match. He tracked down the boar and put an end to its rampage. The lord was so impressed by such a feat that he granted my great-grandfather the title of gamekeeper, making him quite a catch for the lasses. And being the cunning fellow that he was, he married the miller's daughter and opened the tavern with her dowry. As for the boar's head, he hung it above the fireplace. Folks from every nearby village would flock over just to catch a glance of the fabled beast. Alas, half a year ago, the trophy was nicked by some rogue. Not sure if I'll ever be able to forgive myself for not keeping a closer eye on it. Okay. Richie, thank you so very much for the 11 months. Really appreciate it. 12 in advance. Well, god damn. Don't leave any of that love lying around, please. Appreciate you, Richie. Preston left a message. Something about another settlement needing help. Well, that's too bad. Let's see. Heard anything interesting? Crawlers, as you might imagine, are a pain in the backside. They used to be a great hunting spot nearby, frequented by all kinds of game, but now it's all infested with crawler burrows. You better stay away from there unless you plan to get yourself webbed and killed. Okay. Good to know. What about the nearby area? We certainly got it better than any of the neighbors, but you still need to keep an eye out anyway. Leaving the village without a good reason is a foul idea. There are way too many thugs wandering the roads. And then there are all those ruined crypts, monasteries, abandoned forts. Sniffling around them will only bring you face to face with bandits, the undead, or something even worse. But I guess that's exactly what you might be looking for. Okay. Either go hammer or get hammered. Wow. Are we going hammer? No. What gave you that idea? I did do a new old post up on Blue Sky, so if you want to go over there and check that out, it's there. It's a little funny video. It's a funny one. The hammer. No. Absolutely not. I mean, I guess that that Iberico ham would be a pretty good hammer.
Pleased to meet you. Let's drink to that.
You have any work for me, Ram?
Listen, I have a task. Do you think I like what my life has come to? No, I despise it. I lost everything because of His Highness's whim. It's haunting me. I can't put it into words. This swill. I need something stronger to forget. You help a lonely, feeble veteran of the three-war campaign. Brandy, a bottle, a cup, a sip. Bring it to me, all right? Okay. It took us a very long time to find the bottle of brandy in our previous run. Man, this thing is really beat to shit. It's gonna take a lot of money to fix that. Brandy's nuts. Fucking got him. So we can try just going outright and taking the our first dungeon, see what we get. I think it's very possibly gonna be kind of rough, but we'll see what we can do. Now who the hell is she? Who is she?
I don't think I've ever seen a woman mercenary. Well, if you could deal with our village's problems, then what do I care? Vera didn't tell you? We haven't had a capable mercenary in Osbrook for quite a while. There's a lot to deal with. Gangs, cults, the undead. Lots of places around here attract filth like that. We don't have many guards, so I can't afford any of them dying. That's why I need a mercenary. Oh, what about a mercenary dying, Odar? I might have put it a bit too bluntly, but that's what you get. That's what you're being paid for. You take big risks, and I reward you well in return. It's only fair. I have several contracts available. If you fulfill a couple of them, then we're even. You and your cart. You'll have your cart and your horses, so what do you say? Bounty hunt. Not far from here lies the ruins of a bastion. The fort at the outskirts. It's a favored gathering spot for many gangs. Even when the guards manage to drive one of them out, another always moves in to take its place. Currently, the one calling the shots there is Jurg the Eternal, a scoundrel who's long overdue for the noose. Okay. 3 days to resolve the matter. Yeah, we might be getting the craftsman first. I don't know. Like, I think I might be getting this self-repair early too, possibly, just to try to save me money on my gear repair.
There, a mercenary, fresh from the road. Let me give you a piece of advice. Stick with me and you'll be rolling in gold in no time.
How so, Bert?
I have a business offer for you. The previous mercenary used to bring me all kinds of wares, and I paid him generously for them. Everyone was happy with that deal, so how about you and I have the same arrangement?
What did he sell you, Bert?
Whatever he could find. You know how it is with mercs. Trophies, booze, trinkets. I strongly believe that everything has its use. Everything can be sold. As long as you have some business, you'll get ahead in life.
You have any work for me, Bert?
There's an opportunity for a profit. I met an elf at the Brit Market who urgently needed a bison pelt and a pair of horns. He promised a huge amount of money in return. He didn't say what he needed the things for, but what does it matter as long as he pays? If you bring me the bison pelt and horns, I'll share the money with you. We'll have more than enough beasts wandering around the nearby steppes, and I bet you're a skillful hunter. I'm sure you'll manage, so deal? Sure.
Yeah, the early salt might be nice. I definitely think we're gonna get the chicken early. I want them chimkins. What skills did you start with? I see C's. What's the other? It's like the reposition ability. I don't know the name of it. I'll look at it in a second. What's up, Brap? How you doing today? How come you've done a new character? Because we finished the old one. We finished the Electromancer on Tuesday. We beat the Troll. We beat the Manticore. We cleared a whole bunch of Tier 5 dungeons. I didn't explore every single tile on the map or anything, but, like, felt pretty completed. Level 29. Anything new around here?
Building all those crypts just to bury some folks. Our forefathers would probably rolling in riches if they could afford it. Right now, the best you could count on is a grave by a hill.
Okay. We gotta get some... I'll get another bandage here from Frid. This armor is gonna be far too expensive for me to get repaired.
Not feeling well?
You have any work for me, Frid?
My back is killing me. If I don't do anything about it now, in a couple of days, I won't even be able to get up from the bed. I still have work to do. Help an old man out. Go to the forest and pick some fresh herbs. The dried stuff I have here won't do. So here's what I need for the ointment. A tuft of spearmint, a tuft of fleawort, and a couple leaves of agrimony. Got it? If you bring it all here, I'll share some of my supplies with you.
Okay. Bandage. I can take the antidote. Just in case we get hit by a snake. Yeah, it's a smoking mix and a rope. Apparently he starts with the smoking mix. I haven't, I didn't ever actually make the smoking mix. I think it helps with, like, sanity, something. We're definitely gonna get well rested before we go to the dungeon, and that'll be our save before the dungeon too. It's decent for pain. Okay, it might be worth doing then. Maybe I'll pick it up. Just. What are the things that this guy needs? Agrimony, fleawort, and spearmints. Jam, thank you so very much for the 20 months. Yo, Jam.
Welcome to B1K Live.
Don't leave any of that love lying around. Make sure you pick it up and take it with you, pretty please. This other one is disengage, or keeping distance. Repositions to an adjacent tile, and then next turn delivers a free strike to a random adjacent enemy with extra stagger and crit chance. Just seems good for survivability. What's up, Azanku? How you doing today?
And who the hell are you? Another mercenary. Well, isn't this a surprise? And a woman on top of that, the host have mercy. Anyway, I hope you'll manage to survive a bit longer than our last hero.
You have any work for me?
What do you think you could even help me with, kid? Although, yes, I may have a task for you. Have you ever hunted for a bear? Huh? I'm asking because I need a bear pelt. That damn oaf visiting our village decided that his cloak had to be lined exclusively with bear fur. What are we even supposed to do? We're small people. When ordered, we bow and promise to do as we're told. Do it how? Now that's entirely a different matter. I'll pay through the nose for that pelt. I'm also eager to see how you'll manage. Maybe you aren't that bad after all, so what do you say?
Sure. I'll agree to it. Casual 2 quests that are way beyond the starting player. Bison and a bear. Yep. And it's like, even if you find a bison pelt, you're supposed to also have the fucking horns. Just so it's like, even if you were to randomly come across it, you're not gonna... It's not good. This would be all of my money, so I can't really do that because I need to rest in the inn. I bet you could take a bear in a sword fight. Bears aren't known to be good swordsmen. I don't know. I think they can manage.
Hello, hello. Are you one of those mercs the entire village has been bustling about all day? Good to have you here. Maybe you'll bring some order at last. Waiting for Odar to do something about it's a waste of time.
Doesn't the village have guards to maintain said order?
Who do you call guards? It's either geezers or yesterday's youngsters who've had weapons handed to them. Now they're here to serve and protect, so to speak. Each of them is still wet behind the ears, or even worse, way too long in the tooth. I'm telling you, they'll all be slaughtered come the real fight. Something that Odar doesn't care about. We used to have more than enough lads in Osbrook. Now they're either dead in the ground or serve under someone else's banners. We barely have any able-bodied men left in the village. Right now it's just me, the smith, and a couple more lads. You're not fond of the elder. Why would I be fond of that tyrant? Why do you think he even became an elder? Just to sit in his attic, never take a step outside, not a care in the world. He spends his entire day at the desk, scribbling who knows what. Just imagine working outdoors, be it heat or rain, while he's scrawling his doodles. Makes himself look important, all puffed up like a toad. And he eats and drinks for 3 men. So I've been telling folks to open their eyes about what kind of an elder he is. A mooch who lives at our expense. Wouldn't be too bad if he were one of us, a local, but no, he's an outsider, a stranger. What's up, Crip? How you doing today? Odar isn't a local? Where the hell is he from? Ah, hell if I know. He doesn't speak much about it, that bastard. He has a northern accent, so he might be from Aiders. Seems like he has friends in the magistrate, and that's how he got himself a cozy spot as an elder. Now he lives off us, and there's no getting rid of him without angering his patrons. Not to mention how vindictive he is. The moment something doesn't go his way, he makes one's life a living hell. We used to have this lad. Dwar was his name. Thought it was a good idea to talk back to Odar. Well, guess where he is now, but I never told you this deal. So I have to suck up to Odar unless I want to be the next one to be dealt with. And I still want to live, so you should stay away from him as well, as if you know what's good for you. I'm sure he puts half the reward into his own pocket, only paying you mercs, the host willing, half of what you're owed. What happened to Dwar? What Dwar? I'm telling you, I didn't hear anything from me. Must be imagining things. Okay. Brigand camp. Thank you. Guy sounded like a hater, a rightful hater. Odar's a piece of shit. Okay. We'll grab a bit of rest to get that vigor bonus.
rest as much as it'll let me. I know it's going to be dark out when we go now, but I'd rather have this. And we get a save too, so that way if we die, I don't have to go through all of that over again. Agrimony, Fleawart, Spearmint. Just need a Fleawart. Oh, there we go. Well, I got the stuff for that guy now. So we'll come back for that once it's daylight. I wonder if I want to start stockpiling fodder already. Less money I have to spend on it, the better, I suppose. This is the mill. Well, yeah, the only reason not to would be just inventory space, which is a bit of a premium this early. If only we found a bear randomly. Boy, that would make my life so much easier, seeing as how my life would be over. Okay, 3 enemies, open field. One with a spear too. We're dead. Almost guaranteed dead. Got a couple of blocks. He's gonna have his fucking spear ability up too. So we're gonna die to that. There's second wind. He didn't use it. We got hit. We had 2-second wins. Still gonna die. He bandaged. Oh my god, how did we not die, chat? What the fuck? That's so fucked up. No business. Look, see? Everybody... That's all you have to do. Just don't... If you're about to die, just don't instead. Yeah, if you're about to lose, then just don't. So much better that way. Yeah, how many times did we just have second wins? There was a couple times. 3? Close to a level yet? Halfway. I'm surprised that we missed our attacks, even with C's. What's up, work? How you doing today? How's it going, Toast? I guess I'm gonna keep going. Wow, I can't believe we didn't die. That's so fucking crazy. The lack of accuracy here really feels kind of brutal, is the thing that I would say so far. Like, because even with that CC initiative, like us, like just missing a bunch of our attacks is so shit. It makes me feel like perception might be higher value than what it used to be. Like, we might want to be going for 15 perception on more than just like ranged characters. But I don't know. We're gonna try and stab everyone to death. Us surviving that first engagement there is, I guess, just absolutely bonkers. New character. Yep, we finished the other one on Tuesday. There are some other ways to get more reliable attacks, like offensive tactic or war cry, minus 15 enemy dodge. Yeah, we're probably gonna be picking up war cry. The only issue I can see is like the fact that it's gonna like summon a shitload of enemies, of course. But it might not be too bad with Arna, given her unique ability.
Welcome to B1K Live.
I don't recommend Warcry if you want to use keeping a distance, though, since you want their movement less predictable. You might not get a hit off because they're confused, so they might move in the wrong direction. Yeah, I suppose. Gunners, thank you so very much for 9 months. Don't leave any love lying around. Make sure you pick it up and take it with you. I swapped. We got a level. We did it. All right. Very nice. Friggin' ding, baby. So yeah, I guess normally what I would be doing is spamming strength like fucking crazy for the block chance and weapon damage. That's typically what I would be interested in doing. Do, do, do. Like, it is pretty tempting to take self-repair for the durability loss, rate reduction, and the ability to get dismantle armor into fragments. What's up, 86? How you doing today? Like, this is tempting. I mean, Ray Shield isn't too bad. Well, okay, so like, it depends on the armor. So like, for each piece of equipped armor with durability above 80%, it grants extra bleed resistance and crit avoidance. But like, of course, our armor that's fucked up really bad isn't as effective, period. This is only for armor repair. You can't use like pieces of metal to like repair weapons, unfortunately. At least I don't think, right? Oh yeah, you can grants reduce. No, well, this reduces the weapon's durability loss rate, yes, but you can't use pieces of armor to like repair weapons. I don't think. Let me see here. I just want to reread on how block works. Current and maximum amount of damage that can be absorbed by blocking. Block power is reduced by successful blocks and is partially replenished each turn. Blocking magic and nature damage dealt with melee attacks is 50% less effective. The base block power depends on the character's strength. The chance to block a melee attack absorbing all or some of its damage. An equipped shield allows you to block ranged attack as well. And a percentage of maximum block power replenished each turn. The amount of damage absorbed by a specific body part upon receiving a hit takes effect before resistances. Okay. So it's like maybe getting a strength to 15 first, and then possibly vitality. Agility's good. What's the best class for a completely new character? You mean somebody new to the game? I like, the game is really difficult, and it's just not... It just depends on whatever looks interesting to you. That's what I recommend, because, like, it's all hard. It's all going to be challenging. Right? So it's going to potentially feel frustrating whether you're using a caster and, like, you're not able to kill an enemy before they get into melee range, and then they just murder you right away. And it's also going to be frustrating with a melee character if you get surrounded and then you die, even though you didn't necessarily do anything wrong. You just got unlucky and stuff like that. So I think whatever's, like, coolest looking to you. I don't know. Like, otherwise I would just say, like, I guess a caster and, like, picking up Hail of Blows along with whatever main spell you want, or picking whatever your main spell is and whatever class of spell casting that you want alongside of either Fire Barrage or Jolt or something, just to give you a little bit more range damage. Like, probably Fire Barrage is just better for damage, but just not, like, as accurate. So I guess we're gonna, if we're doing shields, like, we're gonna be mostly focusing on block. So let's do that. Problem with melee is that it seems nearly impossible to escape when you get into trouble unless you have athletics, which only a couple of characters start with. Yeah, you're not gonna get athletics right away, for sure, but yeah, you really have to try to use the environment to your advantage as best you can, even though it's, with the more wide open dungeons, it's not really possible. So I don't know, we're gonna see how it goes on this character. Been doing okay with spear plus crossbow, but I'm kind of afraid how easy it is to get outmanned in a corridor. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna take self-repair here. I don't know that it's, like, that great for us to take this early, but give it a go. Oh, a drinking horn. It's the exact same. It's a horizontal water skin. That's all it is. Best part about Warcry so far is that it makes them stumble sometimes. That was really big on not getting surrounded in open areas for me so far in my run. Makes sense. There is a pot in here. Oh, wow. Look at all this shit. I could make lentil soup if I wanted. We'll do a little bit of the dungeon, see if we can manage to not die. I think all the casters are really fun. And like since this latest patch, I haven't played all of them, but in the past I've played all of them, and I really enjoy all. Yeah, we did Electromancer before. That was cool. That was our first file of this new patch. But I don't know what's the best one is, technically. I mean, they all work, so... I left the water in the pot. Okay, thank you. Doo-doo. We're looking at the least of magic schools years ago. They sound so cool. I was so excited for them to be implemented. Yeah, they'll be here eventually. I'm really excited for them as well. Way to bandage yourself, dingus. Like, what does an Astromancer even do? Well, we don't know what an Astromancer does yet. It's not implemented. Get ready to die. No, I don't wanna. You better get ready. No. Wow, what a dick. Gets buffed depending on the enemy's zodiac sign. Oh, of course. That makes sense. Billy ain't afraid of you, goon. He faced 3 goons at once at level 1. Trump card is known as Second Wind. That's right. We get Second Wind every turn. Man, our health recovery is really, really slow. Oh my god, Becky, that last dungeon had a Capricorn, and you know how they're totally my nemesis. So I like fucking one-shot the whole dungeon because they were all Capricorns. Oh my god, it was fucking hilarious. There were like 30 Capricorns in that dungeon, and now they're all dead. Pots. Uh-oh. Hello. Oh, fuck. Is the owner of the brewery Crom telling the truth? Yeah. This is just the spear dungeon? It's fucking certainly feels like it, doesn't it?
Broke half my ribs.
Here, let me come over here. Let me finish out the last fucking half. Fuck. Terrible. Might be able to sell these peasant pitchforks. I think probably. All right, we'll come back. Are there any cool crafting recipes implemented yet, or does it just save you from having to pay full price for basic goods? Like, the smoking mix seems like a pretty useful utility thing. Like, everything that you can craft has, like, good utility, I would say. Like, it's for basic crafting stuff. Like, you being able to make a fire out in the field is very useful utility. The bedrolls are less, I think, useful because, like, you have to have a fucking pelt on you, which, like, in this case, we have a pelt, but, like, I don't even know if this is, I guess this is probably a medium pelt, so we could use it technically, but, like, a lot of the stuff is, like, the pelts, the bedroll's difficult to make, but, I mean, otherwise, like, being able to craft this kind of stuff is useful. And then, like, cooking, there are some really, really solid meals. And it's definitely worth trying to, like, just gather stuff as you go. So that way you don't have to pay money for that. So it is, like, a bit of just, like, not having to pay for it, but it's good utility, too. Bruges merchants killing everyone who answered their Godendog good day greeting with a French accent while taking over the city. Oh, okay. Alright, that's why it's called the Godendog. I think keeping distance is more flexible in its targeting now than it was last patch, so it's more okay with Warcry than I thought. Well, if an enemy moves adjacent to us, then it's good. Like, I guess the Warcry only applies to confusion. Oh no, that is 9, or is for 10 turns. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I may end up taking that sooner rather than later, or I might not. I have no idea. got this shovel. I don't know if I'm going to be wanting to keep this shovel or what. Yeah, some delicious, delicious raw garlic. Lentils are pretty much always worth grabbing because they don't go bad. You can turn them into fodder as well, but... Oh yeah, you're right. I should take the blacksmith quest. I haven't even talked to him. I didn't talk to him because I'm like, well, I don't have the money to repair my gear. Can you disassemble shields, or do they not count as armor? I don't know. I should try. You need that for the quest, don't you? Yep. The flea wart? You mean? That's why I didn't use all of it. I only used what I saw was on the ground. Yep, that's... yeah, that's why I just spammed it, because I'm like, well, I'm not at full health, so... What's up, Karat? How you doing today? Carrying a lot of pokey sticks. Yeah, well, all the enemies have pokey sticks. So that's what we carry. Just woke up having my coffee. Fair. $153 to repair that. That's a lot cheaper than I thought. So I should, yeah, I'll be able to get that here in a moment. Oh, I forgot I have this pokey stick to sell too. I did your task, Fred.
You're a lifesaver. I mean it. Here, take this.
All right, thanks. I do need a bandage. 15 and 18. I found a water horn already. Yep. The horizontal water skin. Does flour ever become useful for cooking? I've only ever seen like one recipe for it. Yeah, there's like a good recipe for it, but like it's still a complicated recipe, so. Oh, this guy does have a knapsack. Oh yeah, pancakes are really good. They're good for your sanity, I think. Some pancakes with a little ranch on the side. Oh yeah. Oh, you know. $100 for that knapsack. I can't afford it right now if I want to repair my armor. This guy's paying 4 less gold. Yeah, that's normal for Bert. I'm just lazy. I don't want to go to the other vendor to do that. Alright, we're broke now. You started watching Bee and Puppy Cat on your recommendation, Billy? Yeah? Awesome. I hope you're enjoying it. Okay, give me a room for the night, please. Thank you. Dun da 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 do, da dun da 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 do. First episode was just like, what the fuck is going on? Yes, that is a pretty normal part of the Bee and Puppy Cat experience for me. Nearly every episode of Bee and Puppy Cat is kind of like will make me happy, sad, and also say what the fuck. Okay, 14 hunger. Seven episodes in, and I agree. Yep. Cool. A masterpiece of animation. Yeah, it's really good. There's another... There's two different, like, versions of Bee and Puppy Cat. There's, like, the stuff that played on Frederator. Or like Cartoon Hangover or whatever, and then there's the new Netflix version. They're both very similar. They both have their own kind of like unique animation, but it's almost the same thing. Okay, we still have, how much time do we have? 2 days? Yeah, I just figured we probably wanted the vigor status, and I'm hoping that we could continue to find food in the dungeon. I feel like maybe taking that armor thing was not correct, maybe. I don't know. We could have maybe taken something that would benefit us more in combat rather than something that's just like value. Generic value. I wonder if I ought to grab some food from this guy if he's up. Oh, that's right. This guy has a quest, too, where he'll have us find a key for him or some shit. I'll have to talk to him about that. I wonder if the key's in the exact same spot as it was before. Free bed for the quest. Yeah. Does he give us any money as well, or just the free bed? Did I miss Ham Death? We finished the last file on Thursday, or on Tuesday. We didn't do Ham Death, though. Is the stuff in the box in the shed? Oh, okay. Okay. Leather scales. I don't have anything that's... I guess my shoes are. Alright, well, I guess I'll use them. Sure. A little bit of mushroom. You know, I did not buy a crowbar. Which I could have definitely done. That experience that you get for using a crowbar is quite nice. Oh, wow. Hello there. This guy shot his teammate. He shot him again. What a dingus. Okay. Looks good. Got him. It's a knock-knock joke for sure. Fuck, so many spears, man. Alright. Wish we could break these down. Oh yeah. Kuno was asking whether or not we could break down shields or not. There was a container in here that had a shield in it. How do we break stuff down? I don't know. Doesn't seem like it. I assume it's probably just like right-clicking on the thing itself. Boring. Okay. How am I supposed to save up any coin? I really need to patch up these boots. What a wretched day. All right. Life sure ain't easy. All these enemies with these fucking 2-tile distance attacks are fucking brutal. Coins we saved were the friends we made along the way. Yep. Oh yeah, those ancient coins, you can sell them in other places too, but like the Bryn Bank is the best price that you can get for them. damn. I have to come back here with a, with a crowbar. Nice. This would be a nice time to have that, have that smoke leaf thing or whatever the fuck. Yo, what's up, BB Tech? How you doing today? Happy holidays. Let's see. Yeah. Hope you got plenty of cars and jewelry and fame. I gotta tell ya, I don't think I got any of that, but I did have a nice day, nevertheless. Got some cool gifts. Got some, got to watch a couple of, movies. I guess I'll just use this. I think I'm gonna have to buy like a crowbar and come back. I got the third volume of Lone Wolf and Cub, which I have really been looking forward to. I read the first two; they're fucking awesome. I also got a Bee and Puppy Cats vinyl, which is just really beautiful. I haven't listened to any of it yet, but you got me this 2-part vinyl, and the art on it is just absolutely gorgeous and stuff like that. And I got the first 2 volumes of Usagi Yojimbo, which has been on my list for a while. We've been at Barnes & Noble a couple times, and they've only ever had like the 4th volume of it, so Kuro got me the first 2 of that. Lone Wolf and Cub, it's like this manga series from the 70s, I guess. But I watched the movies a few years ago for the first time, and they are really fucking cool. They're basically like samurai, like they're kind of like grindhouse samurai movies. Very, very good. Just over the top violence and very entertaining. And so the manga is really, really good too. And it's just like super cinematic. It makes total sense that they made the movies based off of the manga, because it's like so beautifully drawn and extremely cinematic with all of its scenes. It's almost like reading like a storyboard for a film or something. Lone Wolf and Cub was sampled by Wu-Tang Clan. That's how a lot of people found out about it. They like sampled from the other cut of Lone Wolf and Cub, which is like Shogun Assassin. But yeah, one of the early scenes in the films is like basically there's this moment in that's shown in Shogun Assassin, but it's also in the beginning of Lone Wolf and Cub, where basically this guy gets like wronged like really heavily, and so he goes on this dedicated path that's throughout this the manga is like he's walking the demon path to hell. So he's like essentially completely not giving a shit about like honor or anything. He's like just out to like try to right the wrongs, the way that he's been wronged by like murdering. And so he has his child with him when his child is just a baby. And essentially, as a baby, this samurai presents his child with either a ball or a sword. And he has the baby decide at that point whether or not he would join him on the demon path to hell, or if he chose the ball, then he would kill his own son so that he wouldn't have to like take this arduous journey with him. And so so the child chooses the sword, and it like really pains him because it's like a much worse fate than just having been killed right then and there. Anyway, it's like it's all like super fucking hardcore, and I like it a lot. It's really good. Got a little gemerald. A little gemerald. I've done nothing but teleport bread for 3 days. We don't have any ham. I need to get a crowbar so I can open that up. They don't make too much cinema like that now. Maybe 13 Assassins was a close tribute. Some Korean drama is pretty good too. You mean as far as like samurai kind of style stuff goes? I'm sure that there's stuff. There's got to be media that's similar to that. I can't think of anything offhand that's been made in the last like 5 years that I've seen, but I think that there's at least something like, as far as just general media goes, Ghosts of Tsushima is really good. If you haven't played that, it's absolutely like a love letter to so much samurai film and stuff like that. Not necessarily like scene for scene replications of anything of that nature, but like it's very inspired and just beautifully written and stuff. Definitely one of my favorite games of all time. Okay. A third one? Oh, for fuck's... Oh, no. We gotta back out. I can't aggro all three. We'll die here for sure. If you ever haven't seen the anime Samurai 7, that one's pretty great as well. Very, you know, it's like, it's not a scene-for-scene replication of Seven Samurai, but it does have like direct scenes right out of the film, and is really good. It's older, from like the early 2000s or mid 2000s, like 2002-ish or something like that. But that one's a solid one. All right, we've been here for a second. Nope, not long enough. Okay, let's wait. Okay, how about now? I don't want them all to be aggroed on me. I want to try to actually only pull one. Yeah, I almost wanted to make a long-form video comparing Ghost of Tsushima to samurai film stuff, because when I had looked it up after I had played through the game, there were no videos that did that, and I feel like that's a pretty big gap in like for creative content, because there's like, it's so gorgeous. Like, all of its scenes are so well done, and there's a lot of like clear inspiration. And seeing as how I didn't see anybody had ever made a video about that, I was like, oh man, I should do that, but that's just such a huge task. I've never made anything quite like that. There is a Kurosawa mode, which is the black and white. Yeah, but yeah, like, I was gonna do some kind of a comparison in terms of like the story, like the writing in comparison to like all of Kurosawa's samurai flicks to Ghost of Tsushima, and like the way the scenes are composed and stuff like that. Like, one of the big things that's true in Kurosawa films is like there's always like a lot of movement in them, and there's a YouTube channel called like Every Frame a Painting, and they had a long hiatus, but I think they've recently made a video or two, and they did like a really great breakdown of like Kurosawa's kind of film style, and just like some of the really great aspects of it. TikTok Billy, the idea is now mine, and I'll be completing the video in the next 17 hours. Okay. Oh yeah, I can't wait to see it. Fuck. How the fuck? Fuck off. I could make gruel, I guess. Would reduce my morale. But it would at least get my hunger back a little bit. I guess I have this bonus dodge chance. Maybe I could just, like, risk this, but, like, it feels definitely very risky. Yeah, let's get that shout on. Easy. Got him. Still a ways till I get another level here. Where's this other guy? What's up, Ralph? What's up, Void? How you doing today? Okay, just me and the boss man. If you find a pelt early on, crafting a bedroll for 250 XP is amazing. Really? Oh my god, I had no idea that you get 250 experience for crafting a bedroll. I found a dog pelt and I could have crafted one. Fuck. This guy's fucked. This guy got absolutely fucking clowned. Alright, get wrecked. Okay. I really need to go back to town and get a crowbar as well, and I'll come back here and disarm all these traps, because that's a good bit of experience, too. Oh, vegetables. Good old vegetables. Technically, we need a couple of buckets, but I know it's going to be a minute. I guess I do need a bucket earlier rather than later because we'll need it for the chicken coop. We need a bucket, I think. I bought a heavy helmet for a hefty sum, and I didn't realize it has minus 7% accuracy. Ugh. Fucking brutal. Fucking gross. Why new character? What happened to the sorcerer? We're done. We finished it on Tuesday. The sorcerer one. The sorceress one, rather. The tier 5 dungeons are definitely challenging, but once I kind of actually brought in all of my powerful artifacts on every single tier 5 run, it was much less likely that something shitty was going to happen, so worked out okay. So they nerfed leg sweep or whatever, but I haven't tested it. The athletics one. Looks pretty fucking good, honestly. Oh, I don't have... Isn't there like a... Oh, no, this is it. I want to bring back this shovel. I think I might carry it around. Oh, never mind. I have plenty of room. I think we're gonna... So we're doing sword and shield. So we're gonna focus on sword and shield stuff and armor as well. Gonna be probably heavy armor, I guess. Since we're gonna be focusing on blocks, we're not gonna have dodge, so we can just have a bunch of heavy armor. Do shovels have any real need? You can dig up graves with hands. Do you frequently dig up graves with hands? I don't really recommend it. If I see a grave, I dig it up. I should have, at the very least, sell it. But, I mean, it does a lot of damage to your hands. So if you're actually go to a graveyard with graves and try to dig them all up by hand, there's a lot of damage. Yo, yo, yo! What's up, Tav? How you doing today? Just a little bit of grave digging is a treat. Oh, okay. Oh, maybe they've patched it so you don't take hand damage, but you literally will just, like, take a bunch of hand damage. No, you used to be able to dig it with bare hands, but it would just damage your hands. Yo, what's up, Toasted? It's for enrichment. Yeah, it's good. What's up, Seaguard? Do shovels have durability now? Yeah, 100 apparently. Got any work for me, Alan? Work? Let's see. Yes, I have a task in mind, just a trifle. Wouldn't want to bother my workers with it while they still have grain to harvest. A couple of days ago, I dropped my shed key while working in the fields. Can't seem to find it anywhere. If you help me hunt it down, you can expect a reward. It shouldn't take you more than half an hour. Could really use a fresh pair of eyes. Okay. I think it was before it was in the northwest field, if I remember correctly. Just figured I'd take a look. There, oh yeah, it's in a different spot entirely. Yeah, he gives a quest now. Found your key. That's the one. Thanks a bunch. Now go unlock the shed with it and take whatever you find inside. Consider it a reward you were promised. Just head a bit south, right that way. We did it. It's got a bunch of onions inside. We can sleep there too. I'm gonna go grab my lentils that I dropped on the ground. He lost his keys again. I shed you not. Oh my god. Billy, don't leave the key inside. Oh, is that where Dolphin, like, soft locked himself or something? Because it, like, relocked after he reset or something? They must have patched it, though. Right? Surely they patched it. Eat the keys to assert dominance, yeah. That's the only way. I think we're, as long as we have enough gold, which we will, I suppose. I'll go ahead and pick up the backpack, the knapsack or whatever. Odar, give me my fucking money! Wake up! By the way, I'll make sure everyone in the village knows about your exploits. You have my word on this. Yeah, I'm sure you fucking do. I bet you fucking say that. Oh yeah, this guy is supposed to give me a weapon too. Are you the new mercenary? I expected someone tougher. You'll have to do, I suppose. I've been told to provide you with equipment. We don't have much in terms of weaponry, but it should suffice. It used to be the two-handed axe was like the highest value. we could just take the axe and then sell it to the blacksmith. I'm definitely going to be selling this bolt of cloth right now. I will need a couple of bolts of cloth in the future, but I'm not going to be worried about it right now. I'm going to depot these swords because I'll need a third one of those. Depot these lentils. I could make lentils myself if I had to. We have a little bit of money, though. I'm going to need these nails for the caravan. How much randomness is there between runs of Stoneshard? Well, this is only my second run since this new patch, so I don't really know. It looks like the Osbrook and the surrounding area is pretty identical to the previous playthrough that I had, but I'm not sure how the rest of the world is going to have generated Seaguard. Do 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 do. Oh, do we need coal for one of the upgrades? If so, yeah, I guess I should hold on to it. I don't remember. The one that I'm most concerned about is the chicken coop, which I know that I need a bucket for. I don't know what else though. I should probably rest. I need it to be daytime. Oh yeah, I need a sack of grain from what's his face, the miller. Do you have any tasks for me? Okay. Yeah, he wants the swords. Cool. Sounds great. I'll get those swords to you at some point. I know that technically I could save these spools of thread for caravan upgrades, but I think at this stage of the run I probably want money more than that. I think I want these bracers. These are pretty awesome. These boots would be nice too. These are both 8 protection. Both the same price. This is 12 physical, 5 slashing, 12 physical, 5 crushing, bleed and move, bleed and move. Better move resist on this one. But this has minus 1% energy restoration. I don't know which one's better, really. A claw trap might be something that we want. Oh yeah, I wanted a crowbar. Sorry, I totally fucking forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me. I thought about it the moment you said it as well. Okay, let's sell this stuff to the tailor and grab a little bit of meds and then... Oh wait, now that I turned in that quest, is that dungeon going to be closed? Oh fuck. Should I have not turned it in? I don't remember. 105 for this. I'm gonna go out there and check. I'm not sure. Yeah, I could have. Bag of grain, a bucket, and a chicken coop? Okay. Got it. So have a sack of grain when you leave for Bryn? Yeah, I'll make sure to have it. Yeah, I remember getting the chicken coop in Manshire from like either the general goods guy or the... Yeah, I think it's the general goods guy sold it. You make a chicken coop out of a bucket, some grain, and an already fully built chicken coop. Yeah, just like in real life. Chicken coop? More like chicken poop. Wow. Just flying off the handle. That reminds me of Dave the Barbarian. Using his quick wits, Dave made a homemade megaphone out of some string, a squirrel, and a megaphone. Will this guy give me a quest? May I help you? Judging by your garb, you're not a commoner, and not a local either. That's right. My name is Curvin Dim. I'm a bailiff of the Grand Magistrate, sent here to oversee the village's affairs. Someone has to keep a close eye on this mess, or it'll unravel in seconds. I can imagine. No, you can't, I'm afraid. Right, so how long are you staying here? I'm stuck here for at least 6 months. During the day, I'm always at the mill. Most of the village's grain goes to Bryn, and they need someone to organize it, so to speak. And if you need to discuss something in the evening, I'll be in the Drunken Woodsman. Feel free to report to me with a completed contract. If you prove to be reliable, I'll put in a good word to my letters to Bryn. There's a couple of contracts I can offer. Lost Relic and Restless Crypt. Should we go over one of them? So this is nice, so we don't have to accept the Oaken Barrel Brewery quest from Odar. We can do this instead, which seems great. Like, I think we want to do these before we do that. Odar will also give you those quests, though? Oh, will he now? Okay. Never mind, then. For some reason I thought that he would only give me the Oak and Barrel Brewery quest for your second quest. Because he's so obsessed with it. No, Billy is right. Haha! I am right. I'm always right. He gave me both. I didn't have that option. Like, he gave me my first quest. Yeah, maybe they hotfixed it. I don't know. The brewery quest was a separate option, but I still had the option of looking for work to get one of these. Gotcha. I started 5 new characters so far, and I will stake my non-existent reputation on this. Damn. I can't go up against that. Alright. I guess I'm wrong. Before the war and the plague, Pilgrim's Rest was renowned for safeguarding its miraculous relic. Its current fate is anyone's guess. The Hiren is eager to recover it. Everyone we sent to the catacombs has vanished without a trace. Perhaps you'll do better. What can you say? Alright, I'll do it. 3 days. 3 days. Does this new update actually tell us anything about what the Stoneshard is? I don't think that there's been any new dialogue added about the Stoneshard. I don't think. It's all just the same info that Varen gives you. I think. Snake. Sneaky snake. Okay, let's see if this is collapsed or if I can go in here because we have the crowbar now. That's fucking collapsed. God damn it. I knew I shouldn't have turned that fucker in. Gotta get a hold of some more food. These berries are not worth it anymore. Yo, what's up, Baz? How you doing today? Something down and left here. It's gonna be a few levels before we can take out any wolves. Yeah, like, I think we're probably going to get the craftsman for our first follower, but, like, gosh, it would be nice to, like, be able to take the ranger, so that way we could potentially get some animal pelts just off of wolves when we go to fight them. But I don't know that that's super likely. Smoking mix. Reduces pain, increases pain resistance, increases intoxication, and increases cooldown duration. Increases our morale, though. The curious practice of smoking hemp, leaves, and flowers was introduced to Aldor from the east. It didn't take long for this readily available and inexpensive remedy for alleviating tension and pain to gather a considerable following here as well. Alright. And it gives 50 XP. Actually, it gives 25 experience. Brushwood bundle gives 5. Does it give the munchies? Holy shit, that scared the shit out of me. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. I'm awake now. I'm so awake. Just just some trolls. I just got here and I jumped at that. Yeah, what the fuck? You owe me a new pair of pants, Billy. Okay. Okay. All right, let's see. What are we getting here? Extra counter chance for 5 turns for each enemy hit by the strike. You can take it. A young troll? Nope. 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 No. What classification of armor is the thing that we have? Medium? Yeah, medium. Are you gonna go spears? No. We're already in swords. Brace for impact. Extra dodge and block. Brace for impact is active. Grants all received strikes and shots. Extra fumble, reduced accuracy, reduced armor penetration. Okay. Each shot taken at the character grants extra dodge chance. I don't think it's... We could maybe take brace for impact. Maybe. Raise shield. Is probably good. Extra block, extra max block power. If equipped with the light shield, replenishes extra max block power, grants the effect extra counter chance, and doesn't penalize dodge chance. If equipped with the heavy shield, grants plus 10% energy restoration for 3 turns. Okay. Full blocks replenish 5% max energy and reduce the ability tree's cooldown by 1 turn. Partial blocks grant reduced damage taken for 6 turns. Stacks up to 2 times. Deals 11 crushing damage to 3 adjacent tiles with 85% accuracy, crit chance, 1.8% crit chance, and 86% stagger chance. Hitting a target applies it with reduced control resistance and move resistance for 6 turns. Grants extra knockback power recovery for 3 turns and reduces the ability tree's cooldowns for 2 turns for each enemy within the skill's area of effect. If equipped with the light shield, grants reduced cooldown duration. If equipped with the heavy shield, hitting a target applies it with plus 10% damage taken for 6 turns. Okay. I think I'm going to take Raised Shield just for more survivability. This is a light shield. There's a lot of times, especially against those spear guys, like that Raised Shield might have been the thing that would have been much better to take immediately because, like, it's just going to be better for survivability than this other armored combat thing that I took. Yeah, because I actually got close enough to label it, or like it labeled it automatically, yeah. Actually revealed what the fuck it was, which is terrifying. Terrifying is what it is. I don't know if I'm gonna actually use this shovel. Maybe I should just sell it. I can put it in my offhand, I guess, but Drunken Woodsman in. We'll have to go and try and find the overrun caravan or whatever the fuck it is. At some point too. You need the shovel for a caravan thingy? Oh, that's right. That's right. I remember now. Is there like a meal I can make? Mushrooms. Mushroom, vegetable leek. What the fuck? What? No! Why? No! What the hell was that? The bandit? Up here? Oh. There's something up here. Oh, it's a viper. I see. Somehow, I have fucking 10 perception and I'm spotting these vipers. This is the second time this run that I've spotted a viper before just like running into it. How close is it to Stoneshard's release? I have no idea. Big patch just came out last Monday, though. I wish there was an option to keep item hover on all time. Like this. So you didn't have to hold Alt, you mean? Yeah. I guess, I don't think I would have it on all the time. Make it a toggle, sure. Toggle would be nice, yeah. It's a little corpsey in here. You can enable toggle in the options, so you have it on. Well, there you go. Look at that. It was there the whole time. I've been here the whole time. Oh, yeah, no shit. I can indeed dismantle those shoes. Yeah. Cool. Great. I need to remember to do that stuff. Oh, great. It's the vampiric corruption. Reduce unholy resistance, max health, health restoration, energy restoration. Fun. What a fool. Have you had any luck soloing a bear or a moose yet? On our Electromancer, when we finished it on Tuesday, we soloed a bear, no problem. Never fought a moose, though, because I'm not suicidal. Okay, so we only get 2 charges on those. So, well, we have 3 technically, but then I have to rebuy a whole fresh one. So now I guess we're done with that for now. Gotcha, fucker. I wonder if any of the survival debuffs work well for hunting. Well, yeah, there is one. You know, I even took this on my Electromancer when they got to a high enough level. Pathfinder is really good. Like, and also we took Make a Halt, but like in the survival tree, this is just good in general. +1 vision and increases the passive chance to hear other creatures by 50%. And then if you just use Examine Surroundings, you can just hear all creatures within 150% vision. It's pretty good. I got Pathfinder really early, but granted I'm running a bow. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Oh shit, hello there. Oh, a handful of amber. Nice. When looking for an option, I don't see it, but my alt to see items is a toggle, not a hold down, so maybe I misunderstood what you were talking about. You click on only pick up highlighted items, and for some reason that turns alt into a toggle. Oh, well shit. There you go. Interesting. Just fucking alter out of here. Stop that. Dude, these dungeons are so worth it just for the books alone. I have played Quasimorph. Yes. I have not played it very much. I'm kind of waiting for the full release on that one. Or at least for it to be very close to full release. I'm gonna sell the candle. That's all. It's not worth very much. I'll drop it if I find anything of better value. Hey, stop bleeding me. Okay. I think I played an earlier version of Cyber Knight's Flashpoint. I don't remember for sure. I want to do another Battle Brothers playthrough. There's another game that apparently has some similarities to Battle Brothers called like My Adventuring Guild or something like that. I haven't played it yet, but I've heard that it's pretty good. You play Battle Brothers with mods? Yes. Lately, I've been playing with the what the hell is that kind of overhaul mod? But normally I play pretty close to vanilla. Like, if I was going to play Battle Brothers vanilla, I would at the very least use the faster mod just so that I could do overworld travel, like do like the 4x speed or whatever. Yeah, our Adventurer Guild, yeah. That's a I've heard that that's pretty good, but I haven't tried it yet. But not Reforged. The one that Legends. Yeah, Legends is the one that I've been playing. I don't like Reforged because Reforged, like, to me, I don't know, maybe I'll try Reforged again in the future, but, like, I didn't really care for Reforged when I played it before. What does Legends is too extreme mean? I don't understand. Reforged seems like they're trying to make it more balanced. To me, Reforged is kind of more like we want you to play the game in a certain way rather than like it being more balanced. The straw is not worth anything or not worth much, but it's like something that I need for the caravan. For the bed upgrades, which are good upgrades. I went into this monster-infested dungeon and all I got was this straw. But it's comfy straw, though. But anyway, I like vanilla Battle Brothers fine. That being said, I do like having some quality of life things. Probably gonna head back to town. Yeah. Yeah, tryout is nice, and faster is also nice. And what are some of the other ones that I would typically use on a on a minimal modded run? I don't know. I've only ever done one Legends run, but I had a really good time with it. I thought it was really fun. Nice, Basric. That's good. I like the expansive content of Legends, but some of the mobs will just obliterate me every time. I suck at the game, though. Yeah, it's a difficult game. Settlement Tooltips is a good one. What are they doing with all this oil down here? I think you know. I think you know what they're doing. Okay, we'll come back. It's the Diddy dungeon. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, apparently I can make a bedroll with this, and that's worth 250 experience. That seems pretty worth it. 250 XP? Yeah, not bad. I make bed pelts out of dog, or bed rolls out of dog pelts because I'm a monster. Yeah, I screwed up and I sold the dog pelt that I had earlier. Yes, yeah, you get much less on subsequent crafts, for sure. 5,600 turns of vampiric corruption. God damn. Fuck off, vampires. Stop it. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, nice. Whew. Can we apply this splint? No. Do. Oh God, I'm coughing now. Rip. We definitely don't want the vamp aids. See what you got there is you got yourself a real nasty case of the blood lung. You're gonna have to get that straightened out. You got too much blood in your lungs. That ain't no good for you. Where'd you get your egg recipe? From the vendor in touch with enough reputation? You mean the 2 eggs and 1 meat recipe? I got that from the vendor that's in an inn near the town west of Bryn, whatever that town is called. It's called like Denbury or something. And there's an inn nearby there. That's where I got that. Who do I sell this fucking bedroll to? Probably the general goods guy. Yeah, 17. Oh boy. Yeehaw. Yeah, the There is no tanner in this town. The tailor wouldn't take it, though. Crit chance bonus and health and restoration bonus. Cool. First time I went to Denbury, there were 2 tier 3 and 1 tier 5 contracts. I don't know why the game tells you about it at the same time as the Rotten Willow. Yeah, I don't know either. That is weird. Is there a way to make that curse go away other than completing the quest or waiting it out? Probably not. I don't know for sure, though. I do need multiple bottles of oil, but I'm gonna only keep 2 for now. I don't have that much space in the box, unfortunately. The box in the inn. So I'm gonna buy some fruit and then go pick some berries, and I'm gonna make a bunch of those meals. I think I can do that. Don't I have that recipe? 2 fruit, 2 berry. Yeah, 10% immunity is very nice. Stuck in Manchester, basically too weak to do level 3 dungeons. Tier 2s are still a challenge. I need better gear so badly. Yeah, I mean, you can always take the caravan back to Osbrook, though. Don't forget about that. Curse strikes me as an odd design decision. You have 4 days to complete the quest, but it's extremely impractical to leave and come back to the dungeon. Sure. Can you make some ham pudding? No. They don't ever let me make ham pudding. I want a vegetable. 1 onion, please. Okay, I'm gonna go grab some. I'm gonna refill my water and then go grab some berries, and then I'll make some berry water. I'm going to turn this into this guy. Finish your task. Thank you. I guess I can keep this amber until... What, do we go to fight the Manticore? I guess? Hold on to it for that whole time. I want these boots, but I'm just a little bit short on money. Oh, the poison clouds are fucking awful, for sure. They destroy your immunity really fast. Yeah, see, it literally damages your hands, digging these up by hand. Also, goddamn that snake. Da 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 da. Glad you pointed it out, or I'd be digging up graves barehanded still. Yeah, it's not like always catastrophic, but if you dig up a whole bunch of them back to back, then you can end up like breaking your hands and stuff. Yeah, who needs sanity? Just need a little bit of craziness, you know? It's good. It's good for you. Can you turn rhubarb into fodder? I always forget. No. What can you do to rid curses mid-dungeon? Can you? I mean, literally the quest told me that in order to remove the curse, you need to destroy the altars, but I left the dungeon before I finished doing that, so... I have a little bit of time before, so it'll be fine. I don't know, probably, Kuno. Ah, the fucking berry people are gone. No! Or the fruit vendor. So yeah, so far this file, I've been like a little bit tight on food, I guess, but like we haven't been doing too bad, and so it's just something where you gotta keep on top of it, I think. That's kind of how it feels. And I'm also trying to stockpile some of this too. I guess I'm going to turn 4 of these berries into fodder. Like, we're probably going to have an unnecessarily large amount of fodder, I guess. But I don't know. Even when we have, like, fodder reduction, we'll end up using, like, 80 to 100 or more fodder, like, on a long trip, so... Oh, for Christ's sake. Ain't got the money there, bud. They adjusted the early game food economy by making it easier to craft certain foods. I think lentil soup used to be a bit more complicated, but I can't quite remember. Yeah, you might have not been able to use, like... anything but straight up vegetables, perhaps. I'll leave this in here for now. I'm gonna rest till 8. We will be hungry, but that is fine. We will purchase some fruits. 4 of them to be precise. Shorty apples, juicy pears. Oh, I'm sorry. It's double fruit, double berry. So actually I need more. I wish you would sell an empty plate. Do you sell an empty plate? Yes. Oh, but that's not a, that's a plate. I need a bowl. Okay, let's go. Back to the dungeon. Go, 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 go. Why do you boil your fruit salad? I like how it gets all mushy. You know, that's how you... Yeah, I need it to be the same consistency as the mayonnaise that I like to mix in with it, you know? Little bit of mayonnaise, little bit of ranch. Get it all mixed in there with my chopped up apples and berries. It's jam if you boil it. No, 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 you don't want to boil it. You just want to heat it up just enough, just so it gets all nice and mayonnaise-like in consistency. You just mash it up just a little bit. Just put a little bit of that moonshine in there. It's gonna come out real nice. All right, back to the dungeon. Mayonnaise is an instrument. You can play music on it. What? What? What's up, Batman? How you doing today? Yeah, the curse is back to its normal cursiness. Oh, it's our boss. My dodge chance just went way down. Yeah, huh? What? You went around my trap? How can you see that, you cheating piece of shit? Oh my god, chat. Unbelievable. Good thing we crushed him. Fuck that guy anyways. How dare they not walk into our gently laid trap? Yeah. Yeah, that boss wasn't too bad for us. He was just a punk-ass bitch. Oh, I missed one of the, altars. Oh, it's gotta be down here. I have not found a secret room this patch yet. Oh my god, we got a level. Nice. Ding. Friggin' ding. It's because he was known in his village for his perception. God damn it. See what you got yourself there is one of them levels, Billy. Oh, is that what that is? Oh, shit. I didn't even know. My God. Oh, that's amazing, Ralph. Hashtag blessed. $11 crushing damage to 3 adjacent tiles with 85% accuracy, 1.9 crit, and 88 stagger. Found one secret room, but it was a tier 2 dungeon. Only got gems. Oh, so disappointing. Using the ability tree's skills grants plus 5% weapon damage and 4% counter chance for 5 turns. Effect stacks up to 3 times. Damage encounters replenishes 5% max block power. Yeah, I don't know what exactly I want to pick up here. Like, it already feels like we're not doing too bad. Could even take something out of the warfare tree. Any second row skills you want to work towards? We need a few more levels before we can get anything out of this tree. Or level 10. Unless we get a book. But one-handed sword grants extra crit, weapon damage, and energy drain for each negative effect affecting the target. Doubles the bonuses if the negative effect is bleeding. Activates Fencer status for 8 turns. Using the ability's trees skills grants an extra stack of the effect up to 4. Basic sword strikes prolong the effect's duration by 1 turn. That would be good to get. Certainly. So we could work on taking this, and then take this after the 3rd level that we get, but still have time. Best thing I found is the Valheim Scream skill. The War Cry. I mean, yeah, War Cry is fine. And our defense is already feeling pretty okay. You rock that as your only skill until level 9? Your only activated skill? What did you even do with the other points if that was your only activated skill? Did you just take, like, survival or something? No, because that's an activated skill, too. You put him into survival. Yeah, but you can't even, like, use these. We'll get Warcry then. If it's so great. I mean, it's always been fine. Get wrecked. All right, nice. Okay, let's go get the relic. These once you destroy all of those, then they kind of pulls down the whatever protective garbage that was covering the relic over here on the altar. Just like that. Just gonna put an enchantment on one of these. Pretty great. We got really, really lucky when we were level 1, when we fought those 3 units, and I just got, like, tons of lucky activations. I think we die in that situation, like, 90% of the time. But it's certainly one of the reasons where, like, when you get yourself set up with a character, you know, you rest for the vigor bonus. So that way, and for the save too, so if you're not playing on permadeath, then you're, you know, fine to can just, like, go back to your save rather than having to replay the whole beginning. Ow. Can you finish the game this patch at least once? Or did you finish the game this patch at least once? Yeah, we did a level, or rather, on Tuesday we finished an Electromancer. Or like what I would consider finish an Electromancer. I did like the 2 world bosses and we got to level 29 and I did a bunch of tier 5 dungeons. So like, felt pretty done to me. That's why we're starting a new character today. Can you share your thoughts on a suggestion for 2-handed sword build, please? Well, I haven't done a 2-handed sword build since this new patch release, so I don't know what changes. They've made to it necessarily, but regardless, like even if you're going for a 2-handed sword build, it might be in your best interest to use a sword and shield at least for your first couple of levels. You don't have to just take 2-handed sword skills right off the bat. In fact, like Seize the Initiative is like a pretty alright thing to start off with, and we just got Warcry. It might be like fine to just take Seize the Initiative and Warcry immediately on most like melee classes, just so that way you can use whatever weapon combination is best. Because like for example, if you were to use daggers and like you do a dungeon that has skeletons in it, you're at a massive disadvantage because you're just doing less damage to the skeletons. So like that kind of sucks. But if you just use a mace type weapon, then you're going to be doing a lot better damage versus them. But I think if I assume that the things are balanced relatively like other patches, then like everything is going to be capable of getting the job done. Of course, the early levels are going to be more difficult, and then the more fleshed out you get your skill tree, then the more ridiculous things are going to get. You vermin! You're vermin. Come back here, you son of a bitch. There we go. Oh, good. Leeches. Fun. Everybody loves leeches. God, it's a golden dog with enough durability that I can sell it. My God, is that an axe with enough durability I can sell it too? I'm just gonna keep making more fodder. So that way I don't have to worry about fodder later in the run. In your last run, at what level were you able to dunk on bears, moose, and young trolls? Even at really high levels, I didn't fight a moose. I killed one young troll and one bear. Bears are pretty easy because bears don't have a like ranged attack or a dash attack, but like moose and boars are really fucking dangerous because they have a 6-tile dash attack that does more damage and has a greater chance to stun you the more tiles it travels. So like I killed a boar, but like I never killed a moose. in the run. And I also never killed a bison either. But I did kill several Gulons and whatnot. But yeah, some things are just not really worth it on a caster, because like if you get hit by one of those ranged attacks from those melee units, then you just kind of die in one hit a lot of the time. Or if they don't kill you in that initial hit, it will stun you, and then they will kill you in the next hit. What's the secret of killing Death Stingers? Don't fight them with a melee class is the secret. Don't fight them with melee. I don't know. I mean, I don't. They have just like really high dodge, so like using casters against them is effective. But like in melee, they will absolutely fucking annihilate you. A moose is the final boss. Can you say that your Electromage is truly over if you haven't killed one? I'm pretty sure I could have killed a moose, but like I don't think that it's like worth the risk. Found an annoying thing that the bandits can follow you into town, and when that happens, you have to restart the whole run because the NPCs run away from you forever for no reason. Really? I didn't have that issue. I did have the issue where I became a criminal after bringing bandits into town, even though I didn't attack any villagers. I brought the bandits into town and I killed them, and I became a criminal. But yeah, what you're describing sounds like a bug. I never had that happen personally. But I did have to become a criminal, and then I ended up, fortunately, being able to pay off the debt rather than having to spend time in jail. Yeah, I don't think the moose are very well balanced. When it's actually easier to fight a giant troll or to fight a manticore rather than a moose because they have like one absolutely devastating attack the doctors don't want you to know about, it's like pretty nasty. Yeah, bison are nastier too, but yeah. I wouldn't want to pick a fight with a moose. I did it once, brought 2 bandits into town, the guard killed them, and I helped them, and there were no negative consequences. Maybe they patched it since that happened to me, but yeah. It's possible because I was an electromancer, maybe Resonance Cascade put some kind of a status effect that put resonance on one of the residents. Resonance on the residents, yes. And then that caused them to take damage or some shit. About 10 traps will help you with that bison as a ranger. Yeah, 10 traps will do it pretty good. Billy summoned a lightning storm and the village burned down one Kirby and be like, oh wow, how come they find me? Oh, I got 100 gold. Yeah. This is bullshit. Okay. I'm gonna go grab a bit of an early lunch break. And then when we come back, we got a whole lot more Stoneshard today. We're probably gonna go a little bit later today, kind of like we did on Tuesday. But so we got another solid like 7-ish hours of Stoneshard ahead of us today, so